Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, I'd like to start off giving all honor and glory, infinite praise and worship to our power, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. Double honor to our apostle, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone, who will teach you in sound doctrine and strong shalom to the hopeful elect and the rest of the large multitude of men, women, and children, that the Lord will have mercy on these last days. It's your brother HAQADASH coming back with a quick lesson through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, Lord willing, it's edifying. All right. As you can see, I don't think I'm gonna tie this through the spirit, addressing Vocab's comment, right? It says, as you see on the screen, it says it would have been superior to bring this out in person yesterday when we were with you on Euclid. Why wait till today, right? So he put this comment he was on my comment board, and as me and the brothers was doing a lesson going into Isaiah chapter 19 breakdown, okay, because this is a breakdown. Well, this is a chapter that this guy mentioned at camp, right? And the reason why we didn't go into it at camp, because we wouldn't even got past the first two verses, man. Because by the time you came to us, you were already roused up in the spirit from dealing with the brothers down the street with the other two camps, right? You didn't even get to make it to the fourth camp, But nonetheless, we didn't deal with you, man. We didn't have to deal with you. And we wasn't going to deal with you. We said a few words here and there. The spirit had us mark you, right? You marked yourself, you see, because you're going to be ashamed once you find out who we truly are, man. Okay? But it's okay, because you were sent to cause confusion, man. You were sent to cause confusion. That's all it was. Let me show you this. Now, as you can see, this is from last camp, and I just want to let you see how much of confusion this guy brings. Okay, so I'm behind the camera, I'm working the camera, right? And I'm having the brothers go into a couple words. We went into unsound sound doctrine, things of such. And the whole time we're going into this, his minions were being edified. The spirit of life was working on their minds, and it had them confused. They didn't say a word. But it wasn't until the serpent himself roused them up, and next thing you know, all hell broke loose, literally. You see? Because Vocab was there for a good about 10 minutes. Weren't you, Vocab? You can start this video, we can rewind this video back to about good 5 to 7 minutes from this point, and you'll see Vocab and them walk up. If you zoom in, that's Vocab right there between the brothers with that red hat right there. Okay.
All things are passed away. Successor, right? Right. You need to become that new creature, right? To change your lifestyle. Because during the time when Yahawashi came, Israelites that thought they was perfect. Why? Because they was keeping the law. So why was Yahawashi rebuking those that was keeping the law? Because obviously it was fault found within the people who was keeping it. They couldn't keep it perfect. Right. So something had to be done to where, okay, it has to be somebody to intervene, the intercessor, right? Right. It has to be somebody to save, middleman. Right, a middleman. The Ephesians, the 2nd chapter, talk about how Yahawashi broke down that middle wall of partition. Right. Real quick. That's a great point. Hold on, man. Hold on. Go ahead. Yeah, sorry.
Right. So you see me say, hold on, man. Like, bro, who the hell are you, bro? You see?
Broke down that middle wall of partition. Right. Real quick. That's a great point. Hold on, man. Hold on. Go ahead. Yeah,
you see? This guy just thinks that he could do whatever he wants. Right? And this is the Lord's platform. We are set up as a little sanctuary, all right? And the people coming to it. The Lord is in the midst of this, in the midst of brothers. You know, 2 or 3 gather in the name of YAHAWASHI. There he is in the midst. And this guy, this serpent, comes up thinking he could try to bite. But this the thing. He didn't win at all. Right? Watch this. So watch this.
Sorry, no. Second Corinthians chapter 5, verse.
I'm gonna jump in after this one, bro. What, bro? We don't want to deal with you. We're not dealing with you, dude. We're not gonna tell you nothing different, bro. If you didn't understand what the apostles were saying, you're not gonna understand what we're saying. You know why? Because we talk and speak the same thing. You see, we're not robots, but the Spirit proved itself, right? It proved itself with the wisdom that we obtained. You see? Starting with our apostle and elders on down, man. This the breakdown, man. You see?
Therefore, if any man be in Hamashiach, he is a new creature. All things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. In the way, you have to relearn righteousness. But the way Yahawashi taught it, man. Okay? You have to relearn righteousness according to the doctrine that Yahawashi preached when he was here on earth, man. And then the old thing will be the old man, the things that you used to do, the person used to be. All that shit passes away, man.
So he mentioned how Christ broke down the middle wall of separation, right?
We're not dealing with you.
Well, I'm here. I'm not going to go anywhere, so might as well. Okay, well, I guess we're going to escalate already then, brothers.
So go back.
So you mentioned how Jesus Christ.
Like, you hear this dude? I think we're going to escalate already. Fellas, like, no, that's what you came to do, argue. That's what you came to do. Argue. The first part wouldn't apply to him. It says maintain an opinion or view. Harry, it says blame. Ultimately, you came to put blame to the ministry, man. You try to cause confusion, telling the brothers different, trying to entice the brothers using you brothers go watch the video. Listen to this guy, man. Because he was different videos and different camps he approached, right? It's all GMS Cleveland, but we break off into different sections, right? Because it's a bigger, we increased, so we have different camps. It says to argue. Let's see. Yeah, just really basically to blame, man. Accuse, reproach, accuse, blame. You see, so that's really these apply to you, right? Not the rest of the definition, just this part. You came to accuse. You came to blame. You tried to set a trap and point the finger at the same time.
Broke down the middle wall of separation, right? And that's true in Ephesians 2. That was a good verse you brought out. Ephesians 2, that's a good verse. So I'm going to continue on you. I'm going to land back on you. No, you've been going on separation, right? And that's true in Ephesians 2. That was a good verse you brought out. Ephesians 2, that's a good verse. So I'm going to continue on you. I'm going to land back on you.
I have no respect for the word, man. Go ahead.
No, you've been going on. 1 Peter 3:15 says, be prepared to give an answer. I know you're not used to answering questions. You might as well stay in your house.
You see? You hear that? Everything the apostles been going into, this why, I didn't do it right away, this response, but I just wanted the apostles to address it first, and then I was going to land back off of it. You hear he using terms like land back. He's being sarcastic. You hear the brother Shamaria said, answer not a fool according to his folly. These are precepts that the apostles and brothers was quoting. The things that the brothers was quoting from the main video that's been going viral, we was pulling out, man. You see? Bro, because this, like I said, this is not going to be long, man. I just wanted to make a few points, man. This is 1 Corinthians 14:33. For the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints, man. The Lord is not the author of confusion. It says, let all, verse down to 40, let all things be done decently and in order. That was not in order, man. You see? You see? So what do? But if any man be ignorant, let him be ignorant. We let this nigga be in his folly. And we didn't answer him. We didn't give him no shine. The Spirit had us say a few things like YAHAWASHI when he was brought before. Because like I said, man, look, everything the apostles were saying, we was talking about. That's how you know we one body, one mind, one spirit. Aligned with YAHAWASHI, because everything the apostles were saying, things that we were saying after the encounter. You know what I'm saying? Doing videos and different things as such. Prime example of making a mention that I have made mention that Vocab came in like a flood, man. He came with like 30 dudes, man. And he made sure he brought so-called black strong man to the congregation, you know, to the church, to back him up, to feel safe. You see, he was doing all that hoorah because he had all that gibberish behind him, man. And you're gonna see on this video that he's just talking, right? Watch this.
Can't answer a question. Just do a GMS, sit down. But here's the question from the word. This says in Ephesians chapter 2, remember the formerly you, the Gentiles in the flesh, who were, why would the demon read the Bible?
Go ahead, man.
Just do a GMS, sit down. But here's the question from the word. This says in Ephesians chapter 2, remember the formerly you, the Gentiles in the, why would the demon read the Bible?
Salaki, I meant to pause the video. Pause
But here's the question from the word.
Told the brothers go ahead, right? So we continue. Look at this devil.
The formerly you, the Gentiles in the flesh.
Right. You see all them dudes behind him? This guy behind him in the black is definitely an agent. Vocab is an agent. Behind Vocab, in the middle, between that dude in the black shirt and Vocab, it's a lady with a shirt. The guy next to him is recording, and it's another guy behind him that's a goddamn meatball. And then it's another person, I think, somebody else recording. And then, mind you, while they're right here, he has two other crews down where the other brothers is at. Right? You got the elder brothers down there, and you got the other camp. You see? So I told him he was a demon, man. He said, why would the demon be reading the Bible? Nigga, Satan quoted scriptures, man. What are you talking about? Bro, you don't even know. You don't know the Bible, bro. Oh my God, this dude don't know the Bible, bro. He do not know the Bible, bro. And we know this. That's why you see Kazak on the screen smiling like this shit is funny as hell. Bro, we don't have nothing to do with you, serpent, man. You damn dragon. You's a red dragon. You see? We don't got nothing to do with you, man. And Vocab didn't take his glasses off. He don't never take his goddamn glasses off. And the Spirit had him take his glasses off, and I looked him dead in his eyes, and I saw demons in your eyes, boy. You got hella spirits on you, bruh. I saw spirits in your eyes. You didn't even look normal, man. You were shape-shifting, as they say. You know? And when you take, the Lord had you take your glasses off, and I looked you dead in your eyes, and I said, you marked. He said, for what? I said, for death, man. The Lord is gonna murk you, bro. The Lord is not playing with his prophets, man. And you're gonna see soon, you're gonna be made an example. You see? And I know you felt that. And I know you felt it when I said that. You see?
Why would the demon read the Bible?
Go ahead, man.
You
interrupt the word, man.
Who were called uncircumcision by the so-called circumcision, which is performed in the flesh by human hands. Remember, that after Christ, you were without Christ.
Not abiding in Christ. So this is a prime example of what we reading in the scriptures. He don't have the Lord because he will have respect for the Lord being spoken about. We just been talking about this the whole time. Go ahead. It said you could do nothing without me. Right? Did you read that? Go ahead. Read it again.
So why don't you go along and recognize Christ broke down the middle wall between you and Gentile? And he recognized that as a branch. So you don't want to deal with Ephesians 2? Then you brought it up.
They gathered them and cast them into the fire. Somebody explain. And they are burned. Anybody
got a question?
So you see the dude talking. Can anybody explain what the gospel is? Right, you see the brother faces. Right, this nigga he started talking because Vocab enticed him. When in that little period when Vocab was quiet, he turned around. You can't see it on the camera. I didn't put them on camera, but he turned around and was talking to the dude, and then the dude started talking. You see? But it's just nothing but confusion, man. This is Philippians 1:15. Some indeed preach Hamashiach even of envy and strife, and some also of goodwill. The one preach Hamashiach of contention, not sincerely, supposing to add affliction to my bonds, but the other of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel. This nigga came in confusion, man. He came in confusion. Not sincere. Right? He brought those men to cause strife. He tried to separate us as a body. He was saying enticing word. He was saying different words to the brother Shamaria. You know what I'm saying? He was fucking with him. He was a serpent, man. He was a straight. I believe Satan was on this man, bro. He was getting those people to, and he was enticing the individuals he was with. They wasn't saying nothing until he provoked them. Like he pushed the button, they started talking, and then he put a speakerphone on.
Hey, I lost that start.
What's the gospel?
Go ahead.
We got emotion up here, man.
They don't know.
We got emotion up here. The scriptures talk about.
He said emotion, brother. He said he got emotion up here, brother.
Yeah, we have a routine up here.
No emotion. It's all emotion.
Emotion.
He said he got emotion.
Hey, just go ahead. Just read it.
We're dealing with logic here.
The gospel he's preaching is a biblical gospel or false gospel. The Bible talk about false prophets, right?
That's right.
If he applied,
how ironic.
We gotta see who.
If he applied to me.
And I said how ironic because that's what we started off camp with. Camp was so beautiful. Everything that happened during camp was what we started off with camp. About false prophets, man. We went into the sound doctrine versus the unsound doctrine. You see? The etymologies of the word. As they was walking up, I literally was discussing about broken cisterns that could hold no water. They can't hold YAHWASHI. It was a clear distinction between who is in YAHWASHI, Hamashiach, Hamashiach, YAHWASHI, and who is not. And the Lord showed the balance. Because usually during camp, you always hear sirens and different things, and ambulance and trucks. It wasn't nothing. No sound but this nigga, but the good versus the evil in this moment, in that little bubble.
And my words abiding in you. Right. So when you become that new creature in Yahawashi, right? If Paul got reason in the synagogue,
Acts 17.
then you start to do what? You literally conform to the way of the word of Yahawashi. You start to naturally walk in the law, statutes, and commandments, right? And in the fear of Yahawashi, it'll become what? Second nature, man. Right? Once you start to conform to the ways of righteousness. Right. Running up in church. Obviously, this is brute behavior.
Ask us the question.
This is brute behavior.
So Yahawashi will work
Yahawashi not
low level, bro. Like you already know you low level.
Yahawashi not dealing with.
I'm low level. But the last shall be first. The last shall be first. Right? The last shall be first.
And I told this weak ass he low level, man. Cause you is, dude. You know you low level. Second Timothy 4:3, for the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teacher having itching ears, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and shall be turned into fables. But watch thou in all things, endure affliction. Right, he was persecuting us. I also, Apostle Gabar just made mention of that. I said that at camp too. I said this nigga, we was on trial, man. I told the brother he gonna walk off camera if you continue to watch, and that's when I was telling him. When he walked up camera about Yahawashi when he was on trial. And when he was on trial, he didn't say anything, and some things he did say. You see? But watch thou in all things, endure affliction, do the working of evangelists, make full proof of thy ministry. So, man, yeah, man, the people he had with him, he said, you probably think he is an Edomite. That nigga probably was a terror. You see? Or he just a wicked Jake and he gonna taste the wrath of YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI. You see? Because he's joint with the beast. And Vocab is a representation, and you wicked 2/3 Jakes is a representation of the beast system. His mindset. You see? That wasn't sound doctrine that he brought. Because Matthew 10 said if they don't receive you, wipe the dust off your feet, man. So why the hell you ain't wipe the dust off your feet? We not listening to you. So why you didn't wipe the dust off your feet? You don't follow these scriptures, man. You don't follow the word of YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI, man. You see? And you what? But after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers. And that's what you did. You came with a mountain of people, and then you left with even a bigger crowd. And I believe they all was a part of your crew. You had niggas plant. They were scoping us out before camp. Each camp they were scoping us out, man. Tell me I'm lying, Vocab. You scoped the scene out and then made your appearance. We didn't invite you. You just showed up. You had informants scope the scene out, and a brother made the point. It's highly funny that no cops, usually we see hella cops because that area we in, it's a hospital. It's busy as hell. It's a college campus, one of the biggest and most profound colleges in the U.S. Case, you know, case in point, what? No, look at that. Vocab is a demon. Oh my God, you can't make this up. Look at this. You can't make this up. GMS until Shiloh comes through. Vocab is a demon. This the spirit, man. You see? You are, man. You are. And you work for the left-hand side. You're doing your job. You know, you're the author of confusion. And the Lord is not the author of confusion, man. Confusion, overthrow, ruin, disorder, shame, mixed, right? Mixing, mingling, right? Blending, right? YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI says it's going to be poured out without mixture. He said, let your yea be yea, your nay be yea. The Lord didn't even require for our clothes to be mixed. Everything pure. So anything of confusion is not of the Lord. It's the point. To pour it together. Confusion, it's a mixture. An act of mingling together two or more things or notions properly separate. Come on, man. Perturbation of the mind. What's that? Let's see. Perturbation, a state of agitation, anxiety or uneasiness, disruption or disturbance. A disturbance of motion, course, arrangement, or state of equilibrium. Right? You're meant, bro. This is the spirit, bro. Your equilibrium deal with your balance. You see? And your matter of fact. Let's see what comes up. A state of mental balance. So this man is all crazy in the mind. And we brought this out at camp. I had the brothers go into this. Disease, sickly, crazy, etymology of crazy, broken, impaired, full of cracks or flaws, deranged, mented, of unsound mind or behaving as so, meaning you don't have sound doctrine. You're coming with a confused noise, a bunch of static that's agitating the ears. So you're literally mentally unstable, Vocab. You need to get checked, man. You need help. Your insanity is the definition of insanity, is doing the same thing over and expecting different results. You're going on a decade or so of the same argument. You're nuts, man. You're crazy. Literally. You have a state of unmental balance, or right? A state of mental unbalance. Okay? So yeah, man. So confusion have to deal with your equilibrium to overthrow, ruin, and that's what you tried to do here.
So you should at least give me a drink of water, or the least of these, right? Now here's the thing.
Because my father glorified that he bear much fruit.
What does that mean?
Right. So through the bringing in of the elect,
that do?
Of course, no answers, fool. Watch yourself, fool. Yeah, of course, no answers, cuz. You feel me?
It glorifies the name of Yahweh. The scriptures talk about how every sinner that's turned, repent, how the angel 10.
Where at though?
For brother
Tread
contract.
in that land?
In 10, it was prophesied that the people who was not called after the people, right, who were verse 10.
This shows how I'm not trying to be rude for how weak your doctrine is.
The elect,
You can't answer any
fruit
questions.
of Yahweh.
We're going to have a conversation.
That within that they would glorify the name of Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. And through them being turned back to their heritage,
We can just on camera. This man won't even
Yahweh
know what to
BAHASHAM
say.
YAHAWASHI would be glorified, man.
What must man do to be saved?
During the time of us leaving,
When you go to Jeremiah, you know, he took us back through his blood. He talk about that in Isaiah. They talk about I would magnify the law being a
All right, how about
sacrifice.
I ask this question?
His blood, you know what I'm saying? That was
the question. If you believe in the scriptures, you got to obey. Something you take it down too.
every day they
So
risk
it's
my word.
y'all just act like you're the center of the universe, but you're not.
Against me are for evil. You know, all the thoughts are against me for evil. That's why you got to be careful with how you maneuver, okay, as a believer in Yahawashi. Because you're going to have people that's going to come up against you because they got devices and they got intents to try to trip you up in your words and your actions and try to provoke you and so on and so forth. But I go back to what Yahawashi told the disciples. He said, sheep is the wool.
Here's what it is.
It's all being manifested. It's about that foundation. That's why the Spirit had us talking about Yahawashi. Being that light, that foundation, this is how we able to stand firm. Go ahead,
Here's what's actually happening. I'm going to read this. And the brothers immediately sent Paul
You
and
see this?
Silas away by night to Berea.
figuring out agents. They send out people to come to you.
And so on and so things were so. So you act like we're trying to trip you and trap you. We're just pulling the Bereans on you.
Like, how can you get edification out of this, but you want us to answer your questions? Shut up, man.
Notice. When did this first come into being?
He talking about the sign, the 12 tribes sign. Like, bro, you weak, bro. You are weak. Watch each video. It's the same thing, bro.
if by the prophecies and the stand on that.
Right.
Lock it.
Right.
Because when you go,
There you go.
That's what that whole thing.
They see him as a whatever, you know what I'm saying?
and the same thing is happening now.
No, which the Lord had to give that balance. One more verse. It says, the one preach Hamashiach of a contention, not sincerely, supposing to add affliction to my bonds. Right? He wasn't coming with sincerity and truth. We just read the Spirit of the Lord, the truth shall set you free. Yeah, can't nobody be set free from that, you know? Only from what we was preaching here before he walked up, which the Lord had to give that balance, because that's how hot the Spirit was. Go ahead, We're gonna close with that.
Paul was locked up when he wrote that letter.
Right.
And he knew that niggas was dealing with the scriptures only to deceitfully, only in the end to make it worse for him. Why? Because he was sincerely teaching the scripture. And the same thing is happening now. People got the Bible in their hands, but they're not sincere, and that's only going to not benefit, but that's only going to fall upon those that's sincere about the word of Yahweh.
Exactly, because you're gonna have the like we mentioned, the upper echelon of the society, like locking in on shit like that. They see him as a whatever, you know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be easy work to demonize us and whatever, you know, they need to bring against us. Like he's trying to persuade sincere believers from actually getting this word of truth. That making the job harder, if you will, in a sense, you know. All this work we doing sincerely and in truth, you know, is making it harder, if like to some degree. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. Go ahead,
Like I was saying earlier, when you got people that think and it's unsincere, bring more life to the ones that are sincere.
There you go.
That's what that whole thing just was.
Just said that. You
Like everybody just blurting out certain shit, random topics about shit.
That's
That's
baffled.
not order.
That's
If
confusion.
it was sincerity there, it'd have been established first and foremost through an order. Through somebody having a question and that topic stand on that.
Right.
Lock it.
Right.
Because when you go into sincere in the Hebrew word is tam or tamayim. But when you go into it, it's going to say complete, sound, healthy. What they were just doing, it wasn't sincere. So it wasn't sound. It wasn't healthy. And they was trying to taint the sound doctrine.
So full circle, bro. I'm gonna read this in the NLT too. This is first.
And that's what we brought out. That's what the camp was about. It's so beautiful, bro. Go watch the beginning of camp until now. Right? We'll close this. It's Proverbs 26:4. Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou also be like unto him. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'd like to give all honor and glory for praise and worship to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, HAQADASH. The honors to our apostle, elders, and bishops, great millstone, peace and salutation to the hopeful elect, 144,000, and they scoffed the elect. So peace and salutation to the 144,000 and the rest of the large multitude of men, women, children that the Lord will have mercy on in these last days. All right, it's your brother HAQADASH from the GMS Cleveland branch. Until next time, shalom.